Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Steve again. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday, I guess. I just wanted to do a quick video. A lot of people were complaining that this was going to be a bad Black Friday. I was really happy when I first saw the list for this. Actually, you know what? I just realized there's one record that I didn't find that I was looking for. Yeah, anyway, everybody was complaining that 35, 40 records got canceled for this record store day. I looked through the list and none of those records were records that I was really looking for. So overall, I'm really happy. I just realized, though, one of my wants was the King's X, the third King's X that Svart was releasing that was pushed back from last record store day. Mr. Bulbous. I can't remember that. It's got a long name. I can't remember the full name, but I just realized I didn't see that. So there is one record that I missed. I think I still know of record stores that have the two from the last record store day, so I'm not too worried about being able to find that one. But there were a few that were super limited that I really wanted. So I went to one of the record stores in my area that get the most records, and man, they did not get many copies of most of these records I show. I was the first one in line, which has never happened before. I didn't even get there super early. I got to the record store at 7. Usually they open at 8. And nobody was even there at 8 o'clock. I was the only one. They finally opened at about 8:45. And by the time they opened, there were about 15 people. And I heard a couple of them saying that they were looking for the records I wanted to. And like I said, 3 or 4 of these they only got one copy of, so I'm really glad I was first, because I probably wouldn't have got a few of these. But just jump in. My number one want is, this was pushed back from last record store day. I have a Japanese copy of this. Original pressings are pretty hard to find. It was one that was on my want list for years, and I never found one in good condition. I finally found a Japanese pressing not even that, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. But super happy to have this one. This is the Best of Judas Priest. I've always loved this cover. I don't know how well you can see it. It's actually a really nice textured cover. Back, I'll go ahead and open it up. Do a few sealed to revealed. I can't remember exactly how many of these they were doing, but it was only 2,000 or 3,000. I can't remember which. But man, this album cover is, you can see it here. It's really nice. They did a great job on this. You got the back. It's double LP. Just killer. Let's see. I think it's splatter vinyl. Huh. Kind of an interesting. It's clear with black, gold, and white splatter. Not the best looking splatter I've seen, but still. Again, I was super stoked to get this last record store day. It got pushed back. So I'm really, really happy to have this one. This album cover is really nice, though. So Judas Priest. Next up, the other one that I really wanted, that it was, again, super limited. My record store only got one copy. I don't think the other record store that I usually go to got a copy at all. They flipped through what they had a couple days ago when I was there, and this wasn't in the bunch. This is my all-time favorite Christmas album. If you were to come to my house on Christmas, tracks from this album would be playing. There's it's basically, I think it's called Rockabilly Christmas channel on, is it Pandora? Yeah, on Pandora, that I love. It's my favorite Christmas channel, and it plays all the stuff from the Reverend Horton Heat album, We Three Kings, which is what this is, obviously. It plays Los Straight Jackets, 5 or 6 other bands, Stray Cats, Christmas tracks from all of them. I've always loved this. I've had it on CD for years. I wanted it on vinyl, but it was a really limited pressing when it came out in 2005, and they sold out immediately. They sell for $150, $160. And I wasn't going to pay that for a Christmas album, but super happy. When I saw that they were releasing this was my number one for this record store day until I saw the Judas Priest. So, and this one is on just red vinyl. I love Reverend Horton Heat, though. So I saw them, I may have talked about this before. So they did, I don't remember if it was their 20th anniversary or their 25th anniversary, but they did this amazing tour. I think it was 25, because the tour was called 25 to Life. They did this amazing tour where they did 4 songs from every album. It was like a 3.5 hour, almost a 4 hour set. I mean, we were there late. It was fantastic. As long as it was, it didn't feel like we were in the club for that long. But they did 4 songs from every album, including this one. And it was like June when we saw them. So Christmas songs in June. Fantastic, though. Highly recommend that one for those of you that are into Christmas. Another must-have. Man, I'm telling you, this record store day was so good. There's so much... Man. As soon as I saw this one, I couldn't wait to get this one either. This is Dream Until Your Dream Come True. The Road Starts Here from Aerosmith. This is a 1971 live set. This is before they were signed. Let's see. From Aerosmith's Vindaloo Vaults. Their first known recordings, all previously unreleased. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. You've got Somebody, Reeferhead Woman, Walking the Dog, Moving Out, Major Barbara, Dream On, and Mamakin. Again, these are all early before they were signed. I really like it's on the just untextured cardboard. Some really cool early shots of the band. Let's see what the vinyl... Oh, there's an insert too. So we got an insert that just kind of tells the story. Very cool. And this is actually a copy of the master tape of the box. So I really dig this. It's and that one's just on black vinyl. Very cool though. This will be the first thing that I spin when we get done here. I was really looking forward to hearing this one. They had this one on cassette too, and I considered it, but they had it priced at $18, and I wasn't going to pay $18 for the cassette. So I just ended up getting the vinyl. Let's see how many. They had quite a few of the Aerosmith. They only had one of the Reverend Horton Heat, and the Judas Priest they only got 2 of. So the Judas Priest, it's 3,000 worldwide, 2,000 in the U.S. is what it was. It just hit me. Another one. This one was I believe 3,000 worldwide, which is a very low number. Usually the Motörhead stuff they print more of. But this is Live in Madrid, 1995. As I've talked about in a few videos, I'm really looking for the 90s and 2000 era live stuff for Motörhead. I've got so much stuff from the late 70s and early 80s. And it's basically all the same because they were doing the same basic set for all those years. But really happy to have this one. Again, they only got 1 copy of this. Oh, let's see. And now, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to go hit a couple more stores and see if I can find that King's X. So there we go, the Live in Madrid. Again, a picture of the master, the back cover of the master. Some photos. And let's see, this one is on clear red vinyl. So another one I'm looking forward to spin. You can't go wrong with Motörhead. And like I said, this really is probably my favorite era of Motörhead. Other than I really love the 70s pre-debut album stuff that I've run across. I like the slower hard rock versions of the songs that would come out on the debut album. Not that I don't love the debut album too, don't get me wrong. Next up, you know, this is one that, you know, you could still find copies of this originals, but I decided screw it. I love Miles Davis. And when I saw this, I just ended up grabbing it. This is not my favorite era of Miles Davis, but man, it's still Miles Davis. So you've got, is it Evil Live or Live Evil? Live Evil. Just some crazy, crazy artwork. Can't remember when this one came out. I want to say this was 70s. Yeah, 71. I actually thought it was a little bit later than that. And this is on like baby blue vinyl. So very cool. I have heard that one before. Next up, I'm kind of pissed off about this one because I have like 30 copies. And of course I grabbed, I don't know if you can see it. The one I grabbed is damaged. Blackberry Smoke is basically a local band. They're actually playing tonight. Every Black Friday they do a show here in Atlanta. And I was going to go, but we have so much stuff going on that I couldn't do it. But Blackberry Smoke are fantastic. So I had to grab this one. Like I said, there was no shortage. They must have had 20 to 30 copies of this at the local store. And this was something that everybody in line was looking for. So I would venture to say if I went back to the store right now, they would be gone, as many copies as they got. But I mean, this is just Blackberry Smoke country. So very cool. And oh man, on black, and it's red with black smoke vinyl. Very cool. Blackberry Smoke. So again, looking forward to hearing that one too. Man, this is the worst inner sleeve I've ever... you can't even get it back on the inner sleeve. But man, that's ridiculous. Put that to the side. Next up, a Saigon Kick. The Lizard. I actually have a signed copy of this on CD. This is one I've wanted on vinyl for a long time. U.S. vinyl debut, 1992 smash hit. And this was limited to 2,500. This one they only had one copy of as well. And I know a lot of the other record stores didn't get any copies of this. So there we go. And of course, this one's on green vinyl. Let's see, got a couple more. This one of the biggest bands in Japan. I was not a huge fan of this band when they came out. What was the... I don't even remember what the hit song they had is. It was all over the place. But man, these guys were huge in Japan. They constantly toured in Japan. They played there probably 6 or 7 times in the 8 years, almost 9 years that I lived in Japan. You know, it's one of those bands that you heard nonstop. If you listen to the hard rock and metal stations in Japan, this band was always on. Multiple albums. I didn't even know that they had multiple albums. You go to Japan and they have a whole section dedicated to Mr. Big. But this is Lean Into It. I know this is another one everybody was looking for. Again, only one copy in my local record store. And this one wasn't as limited. They did 5,000 of them. But it doesn't seem like there were that many out there. And this was one, it wasn't a must-have for me, but it was one that was on my list that I said that if I saw it, I would grab it. And they did. And that one's on red vinyl as well. So very much sticking to the color scheme of the... And really nicely done. I don't know who did this one. It's got a little bit of a bend right there. But it doesn't show through to the front. And then there's some kind of sticker residue, probably from this. And then last but not least, another one that I was super excited to get. I love this band. I did a video, man, maybe 6 or 7 years ago on my Stray Cats collection. I'm a huge Stray Cats fan. I love Brian Setzer. I buy pretty much anything that they've done. I've got the solo albums, you know. So this is 2 live shows. Let's see. Wow. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, so it's 3 LPs. 3 sides are Lorelei Open Air, August 20th, 1983. Are they all in, is that England, I'm guessing? And then Satori Sale, oh no, Cologne. That one's July 16th. So August 20th, 1983, July 16th, 1981. This is number 73. That's the lowest number I've seen for MOV. They did 4,000 of these, though. And again, it's a 3 LP. I love that picture. And it's, I believe, silver vinyl. Let's go ahead. So you got Brian Setzer, Lee Rocker, and Slim Jim. Really nice shots. And then let's take a look at the vinyl. This one's got a pretty big booklet too. Oh, no. It's just more pictures. It's just a fold out. I thought it was bigger than that. Stray Cats live at Rockoplast. And then this was just regular silver vinyl. This is a real common color that I've seen from them. I've got 5 or 6 MOVs that are on just this plain silver. I don't know if they just have an abundance of it. I don't, but that's a popular one from MOV. So that's it, guys. Pretty good scores. I'm really happy with what I got. Like I said, I'm going to go hit up 2 record stores real quick to see if I can get that King's X album. That's the only thing that I missed. But great stuff. Spent way too much, but these are all albums that I will spend on a regular basis. So I'm really happy with this record store day. I hope everybody else had a good day. Take care. See you soon. Subscribe. Take care, VC. Bye.